Hello, I'm Jay Murdoch, Business Development Manager at A+ Systems. I'm joined today by Fred Walder, Senior Solution Consultant. Fred,
Okay.
thanks for joining us.
Mhm.
And today we want to take just a few minutes to talk about simplifying your SAP Business Objects upgrade migration. One of the key steps is simplifying and optimizing the content that you're going to be upgrading. Fred, could you maybe take us through those high-level stages of, in the planning phase, the simplification and optimization of data?
Yeah, so Jay, when we did the planning phase, we gather a lot of information about what reports are being used and what reports aren't being used. So here we're going to be brutal with our system and get rid of those objects that just aren't being used. And we certainly don't want to migrate them. We want to be able to look at reports and look for duplications in those reports and combine similar reports into one. We want to simplify the universe classes to contain only the objects that are used. And we also want to take a look at our licensing model. And based on the user activity that's happened in our system over the course of the last year, we might want to consider looking at shifting some licenses away from the on-prem system. And perhaps if we're using Analytics Cloud, we can shift them to that. So when we look at simplifying reports, we want to look for duplication, and that rears its head in a few ways. So one of the things we want to look for is reports that contain the same objects. So I might want to consolidate those reports into one if they're containing the same types of objects. I also might want to look at looking for duplication in my universes. The same object created multiple places. Perhaps I only need one of them. Or looking for reports in my system that have the same name. Are they the actual same report? Is there a reason I have multiple copies of that? And looking for those and looking to simplify my system so that I'm not carrying so much technical debt from my old system to my new system. And finally, one of the things that's very important is looking at moving away from UNVs. If we're still there, we want to move to UNXs. And we may have a lot of reports in our system that are pointing to those old UNVs, and I want to be able to repoint them in bulk to my new UNXs. And that's where the Webby Migrator tool from APOS System comes in, that helps you do that in bulk very quickly and effortlessly.
Well, that's great. Thank you very much, Fred. So please take a few moments, follow along some of our other webinars and our other videos on the subject matter around simplifying your SAP business objects. In this case, we're talking about the execution phase. Thank you very much. Have a great day.